Joining me right now is undefeated UFC light heavyweight Jamahal Hill. Jamal, appreciate the time, man. You just got out of training. What was the schedule like today?
It was a one training session a day. We just went in, got some sparring in, light rolls, whatever. Friday is usually kind of just like an open and free day, whatever you want to do.
How many days do you usually take off during a training camp, or is it every day you're there doing something?
Usually Sundays, just Sundays. I train every day other than Sunday. It's my recovery day.
All right. So December 5th, you have OSP booked, but before getting that contract signed, I saw a few fighters turned you down. One name comes to mind was, I believe I heard Misha. Was that surprising to you?
Not really. No. I'm never surprised when somebody don't want to fight me. Man. Yeah, he was given a call. He chose to turn it down. Guess he's sitting right with money, so he don't want to work. On to the next one. OSP was the next one. He was a soldier about it. He took the fight.
All right, so before, booking this OSP fight, you were suspended for marijuana, man. I feel like this is a situation that people need to know about if they don't know about it, because the facts, it's just like, man, like, how did it affect you, man, like, personally, when you got that suspension?
Shit, it stopped my money. Put a hold on my money. I ain't been making money for 6 months. That's the main thing. It's financial.
Does it affect you, like, with sponsors and stuff like that too?
No. I mean, not any of the ones that I have or any of the ones, further down the line, somebody's like, oh, no, we know you're associated with weed. We don't want to be that. That's on them, bro. Shit, you know what I mean? Which would be the goofiest shit I've ever heard, because you associate with the fucking government and they sell weed.
What do you think is the solution to this, man? Because it seems like I don't know. There's so many people getting popped now for that.
They do away with testing for THC, period. It's not a performance enhancer. You know what I mean? And it's nothing. It's just weed. You know what I mean? If anything, it's a cardio hit. You know what I'm saying? That shit petty. Petty as hell.
Definitely petty. I was talking to a couple guys that got busted for that, and they,
That's when. And here's my thing. All right, so let's say even if you are gonna test for it, they should do it like other states do. Do the mouth swab, so where you can see if because it's in competition that it's not allowed. Mouth swab would tell you if somebody smoked within like the last 48 hours. You know what I mean? Which you're allowed to smoke within the last 48 hours. You're just not allowed to smoke within the last 24 hours before your fight and up to an hour after your fight. You know what I mean? So somehow they came up with some numbers or something that just determines like, oh, if their level is like this, then that's what they did. Not take into account people have different body types, people's bodies does things different and all that other shit. So yeah, man, they need to find a way to test for in competition if that's the case.
Yeah, I was talking to Journey Newsom, and he got busted last year, and he's just like, man, he's kind of shook in a way. He don't even like participate in it during training camp at all. Is that how it's affected you too?
You say he what?
He doesn't even participate during the training camp at all.
Like, what do you mean, like smoke?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I mean, I just stopped smoking earlier.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
All right. Now, 2020, man, it's been a good year for you. Well, it's been a good career so far.
It ain't really been a good year for anybody.
Yeah. Well, competition-wise.
Yeah.
So, with going 2-0 in the octagon, has something changed within you think, a little bit with the momentum that you've had this year?
Man, I'm still me, man. I'm still the same dude. I don't change, because only thing a win does for me is just gets me paid and it's better on my record. You know what I'm saying? I don't take anything into account, because every time I approach a fight, I approach it in a different way. All right, what do I need to do? Break down this, do this better, do that better. It's the same shit. Oh, this motherfucker, so I'm just woo. I already feel like I'm that motherfucker. You know what I mean?
So when you come out of fights, like you've had 2 of them, what did you think you needed to, get better at?
Everything. Just get better. Just keep improving on everything, on all levels and all facets of the game, all facets of my game. You know what I mean? Be sharper, be faster, be in a better position. You know what I mean? So I'm always gonna think that. Even if I did it perfect, I still feel that way.
You have this sense of confidence, but then you also want to get better and get sharper, like you said. Who do you have anybody around you that kind of keeps you humble, I guess, so you don't get overconfident going into fights?
I mean, I got my people that let me know, yeah, the work need to be put in, but it's mainly like how I was raised, bro. I don't take anybody lightly. You know what I'm saying? Just because I'm confident don't mean just because I'm confident and I believe in myself to the highest degree does not mean I'm taking this person lightly or I'm taking them, you know what I mean? None of that. It's just that's just the swag that I got. That's just how I'm swagging right now. You know what I mean? So it ain't nothing personal. I mean, it's just that's just what it is. You know what I mean? That's just how I feel. I'm not gonna muffle how I feel for nobody.
Like, what exactly from your youth, from growing up, how you were raised, that has put you in this position of having that kind of confidence?
Everything, you know, I've been competing my whole life, you know.
Mm-hmm.
My mom always let me be me, let me be myself, you know what I mean? Even if she didn't like it and shit, she might have said how she felt about it, but I was always allowed to be me and I evolved into this person. You know what I mean? So it's just the fact of me having the freedom to be me, competing. I've been competing in all different things my whole life. I mean, it's the competitor in me. I love competition. I love to compete. You know what I mean? If you're gonna say you're gonna be better than me or something, you gotta show me.
Is that what is it, that Michael Jordan gene where you gotta beat everybody at everything?
That's not necessarily that I got anything. It's just a simple fact if you feel like you're better than me, you're gonna have to show me.
Mm-hmm. All right, so
It's a
proof.
sweet
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now, your upcoming opponent, man, OSP. Of course, he's very experienced. He's dangerous. What are your thoughts on the matchup, skill for skill?
skill for skill. Skill for skill. I don't think anybody's fucking with me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Period. So like, he's no different. I would expect the same thing as I expected in every fight. Dominance. Shit.
When when you look at a guy like that who has so many fights and pretty much a lot of tape on him, do you go back and go over the tape? You watch him, learn more about him, more than you do like as a fan. When sometimes you just watch fights.
Now I break people's games down. I break people's game down, but do I sit up and religiously just watch game tape? No,
Mm-hmm.
because I'm focused on being the best version of me. I feel like the best version of me is better than the best version of him. That's what I strive for.
A lot of people, they might look at this fight as the test, for you to see where you fit in the division. Do
Yeah,
you agree with that notion?
I guess. I mean, I mean, in a way, just because of who it is and like where he's been for the division and for the sport. He's been there a while. He's been like, you know what I mean, that guy, like once you beat him, all right, you start to get a lot of people that have beat him and catapulted into like title contention, things like that. So I guess it is somewhat that. But for me, it's just go in and get the job done, man.
So is there anything in particular that you look at this matchup like with OSP and it excites you? Like, okay, this guy, he brings this type of.
I mean, it's still, I'm not taking away the fact that it's still who I'm fighting. He's been in there with John Jones. He's been in
Mm-hmm.
there with, you know what I mean, some of the top dudes in the world. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? So yeah, it's an excitement. You know, I want to see where I measure up.
Now with the training camp, who have you been training with for this fight coming up?
I got my guys. I got you know, I train with Big Dog Brett Martin. And boys, so he's a beast. One of the best in the world. Should be in the UFC. I get in. I work with him. I get in and work with my guys at the gym. Everybody specializes in different things. Different, give me different looks. I got all the. I mean, I've even brought in some of my old guys from back in the day. I mean, with bigger and longer frames and things like that, and got in and worked with them. I went over to Lance and I actually sparred with Joaquin Buckley. That boy's a beast. He's good. You know what I mean? Decline, Chaos, those are my guys. I just reached out. It's just work. Just putting in work however I can.
Yeah, Michigan, you guys are just killing it this year, man. And well, you guys have been killing it for a while, but this year is just like out there, like Joaquin and Chaos and Brett. Brett, I love Brett, man. He's one of the best, man. You're right. I don't know why he's not in the UFC.
Peace.
Yeah. So what do you think it is? Is it just it's just timing that you guys are out there like this?
I mean, I think now what it is, we just getting our opportunities now. We
Mm-hmm.
always knew we were beasts. We used to talk about this shit at the shows, at the local shows. You know, be like, yo, when we get there, bro, we already know we gonna set it off. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, we ready. Each one of us top dudes that was transitioning over. We already know. We already gave each other like, all right. You know what I mean? And not only that, in Michigan, it's like a brotherhood here from Michigan. We help each other. You know what I mean? We look out for each other. We support each other. You know what I mean? Things like that.
Yeah, and I noticed that. Yeah, if you go to like some other states, they're kind of, I guess they're not friendly with the other camps, but you guys are all coming together and helping each other out.
Because we know how hard it was to get this spotlight in. You know what I mean? But Michigan was overlooked for MMA for a
Mm.
long time. So now we want the success here for everybody. You know what I mean?
Now you mentioned earlier dominance over OSP. What does that dominance look like?
It looks like me controlling the fight and winning the fight, however it comes, in whatever way, in all facets of the game, standing, ground, clinch, wherever.
Now you go in there, you take care of business against OSP. What's the next crop of light heavies do you see yourself facing?
Whoever want to step up. Like I
Mm-hmm.
said, I'm here for everybody. If you want that title, I want it. You know what I mean? So show me that you better than me, that you deserve more than me. Show me that you better than me, that you can have it. You know what I'm saying? Period. I'm ready for whoever.
So anybody you're ready for.
Anybody can get it, bro. Anybody. You put your name across the line for me, we gonna make it hot. We gonna get it cracking. Period.
All right, man. Well, man, this is an exciting matchup, man. December 5th, man. It's coming up real fast. OSP, Jamahal Hill, man. I remember speaking with you the first time when you were gonna fight in China, and this was before the coronavirus popped off, and circumstances you didn't get to go out there.
It just wasn't a global pandemic.
So before I let you go, I just wanted to ask you about the coronavirus and the pandemic and how it has affected you personally. You know what I mean, with people getting sick and stuff like that. Outside of training and outside of fighting, is it something that hit you hard?
Not really. Not really. Like no, I haven't really lost anybody to the virus. It's been just more of an inconvenience. You know what I'm saying? Just day-to-day life, steady having to put a mask on, things like that, which, you know what I mean, is necessary. You know what I mean? You got to do whatever. Everybody got to do their part to help curb this shit, regardless of who anybody want to blame or whatever. It's here. It's a situation, it's a problem that needs to be dealt with. So do your part, man. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, but for me personally, at our gym and shit, we been business as usual.
That's good to hear, man. That's good. All right, man. Well, December 5th, like I said, OSP is the big fight. I'll let you get back to dinner, man. And thank you so much for the time.
Oh, no, bro. No problem, bro. Always a good talk. I appreciate you having me.
Take a move in the ring. You can hit me with a word you fling.